Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I'm here to go over our Science Fiction Online Week 1 agenda. Now, I know that as this is the first week, some of this might still be a little bit of a change for you, considering maybe you have never taken an online course before. So I'm going to try and make it as fluid as possible and as welcoming for new users. So for this agenda, you'll watch this every week. It'll be a different one updated with new information, but it'll still have the same format. So, to be successful in this class, you're going to make sure that you watch this video and follow the slides via Google. Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I'm here to go over our Science Fiction Online Week 1 agenda. Now, I know that several of you are new to working with the online classroom and that this might be a huge change for you. So I'm trying to make these videos as fluid as possible and welcoming to new users. This video will reoccur every week. It will have new content in it, but it will have the same format and layout. So that way, hopefully, as you become acquainted with the online learning structure, it will get easier over time. So in order to be successful in this course, we always start off with watching this video and following along with the Google slides that are available on Schoology. You need to make sure that you complete all of the activities discussed in this video every single week. The assignments open at 8 a.m. on Monday and then close at 8 a.m. the following Monday. As far as the grading policy, all grades will be recorded in Schoology and transferred to home access via eSchool. Students are required to complete weekly assignments in accordance with the Mannheim Central School District grading policy, unless there are arrangements or discussions made with me, the instructor. Completed assignments will be recorded with the appropriate grade as in the gradebook. So, if you have any questions about your grades, or concerns about how things are being graded, please feel free to contact me. I'm very flexible. I'm good with working with different formats of assignments and trying to make sure that everybody is comfortable with the instructions for assignments. So if you ever have any questions or concerns, please just contact me. Unsuccessfully completed or ungraded assignments are going to be recorded with these different initials in Schoology and in eSchool. So an EX stands for excused, an I stands for incomplete, an NS stands for not submitted, and an NG stands for not yet graded. Now the EX, you might want to get in contact with me because although I excuse you from the assignment, you don't get any credit for it, and so maybe you would like to make up the assignment in order to get the credit. That is a possibility. An I stands for incomplete. You definitely want to make sure you get in contact with me because if the assignment is incomplete and you can fix it and make up the points, it would be in your best interest. And S stands for not submitted. This would also be an issue. We want to make sure that we submit all of our assignments. NG just means that I haven't gotten to grade the assignment yet. Maybe it's a large essay or a group project. I want you to know that I have the project and I'm aware that I'm in the process of grading it. But I just haven't gotten to your exact project yet. And that is our grading policy. So for example, for our grading policy, to have a successful grade, student X would complete 6 out of 6 of the assignments every week for the 9 weeks of the semester. Therefore, student X would have a successful grade by the end of the semester because they completed all of the assignments. A struggling grade, such as student Y, only completed 5 out of 6 assignments week 1, and then continually decreased the amount of assignments they continued throughout or fluctuated the number of assignments throughout the semester. Therefore, they struggled and had a struggling grade by the end of the 9 weeks. An unsuccessful grade, such as student Z, only completed 2 assignments per week for all 9 weeks. Therefore, they got a 0 for the assignments that weren't completed, and they had an unsuccessful grade. If you have any questions about the grading policy, please feel free to contact me. We will have office hours on Wednesdays and throughout the week, so please feel free to contact me or come to the Zoom office hours. our expectations for week 1 are that we're going to get introduced to this course, we're going to get to know each other, we're going to go over the grading policy, the course structure, the weekly assignments, and the grade point breakdown. As far as students will know, you'll need to be able to know the online class expectations and online course etiquette. You're going to need to use or know how to use Screencast-O-Matic and the recording feature on Schoology. You will also need to know how to comment on each other's videos in a respectful manner. Sorry about that. How can I, the student, reach my full potential in this online course? And what can my instructor do to best support me to succeed in this online course? Those are our essential questions for the week. As far as the course syllabus and netiquette, that will all be available in the Activity 1 and 2 folder, which I will show you in a minute, that is located on Schoology. For Activity 1, you're going to need to read the MCHS online netiquette and the acceptable use policy, as well as the course materials, which include the course breakdown and the course syllabus. All of those pieces are recorded where I read it to you, so if that is your preferred method, you can watch the video on the netiquette and the acceptable use policy, and that will count as you reading it as I read it to you. You will also need to complete the syllabus introduction quiz, which is linked in the Activity 1 and Activity 2 folder. Alright, Activity 2 is the About You introduction, where there are videos linked. They are in the Activity 1 and Activity 2 folder. So I have a Welcome and About Myself video that is linked in that folder, as well as a rubric and introductory videos for how to use Screencast-O-Matic and the Schoology Recorder. So if you have never used the Schoology Recorder or Screencast-O-Matic before, they are available there. If you are unsure how to access Screencast-O-Matic, if you go to the search bar at the Startup button at the bottom of your screen, it looks like that. If you do that and then type in Software Center, sorry, I couldn't remember, Software Center, you'll be able to locate the Screencast-O-Matic on your computer. Activity 3 is going to be that you are going to record your own video. So after reading the rubric and looking over the instructions, you're going to be recording your own welcome video about yourself after hearing a little bit about me, where you answer these questions. So you're going to answer, what is your name, grade, and how do you feel you learn the best? 2 truths and a lie about yourself. Why are you taking this course? So your interest, are you required, or is there maybe a possible career interest? What do you like to do in your free time? And as your instructor, what do I need to know about you for you to be successful in my course? So those are the questions that you'll be answering in the response. After you complete your discussion video, you will be uploading your video to a discussion post forum that is for the entire class. So please be aware, when you are recording your video, I will view it, but most likely other members of our class will as well. Now I will say our classes are small online as far as the discussions go. They're usually 3 to 4 other students, and so we will be a close-knit family by the end of the course, but just be aware that other students will have the opportunity to view your video. Make sure you are comfortable with the content you are providing. In this recording, you're going to record your video, you're going to post it to the discussion forum, which is found in the Activity 3 and 4 folder in the Week 1 folder, and you're going to comment on another student's post welcoming them to the class. Please make sure that you've read over the rubric before completing this. It would be a shame if you went through the steps and recorded your video and you didn't even read over the rubric and therefore didn't get a good grade on the video. So please make sure that you do that. Activity 5 is the value of science fiction. So we have an article to read and then a short reflection writing prompt. The article is called What is the Purpose of Science Fiction? And it is in the Activity 5 folder for week 1. You're going to need to complete the reflection for the reading and then upload it. So every person gets their own Google Doc. All you have to do is type in the Google Doc and I'll be able to see it. Activity 6 is silent reading. Students read for 90 minutes throughout the week. These 90 minutes can be split apart however you choose. If you prefer to read at one time, that is fine. Please feel free to read more than 90 minutes. You can split it into 30-minute segments or 15-minute segments, whatever works best for you. And then after you have completed your silent reading, we are going to complete this discussion post, which is what book have you chosen to read and why? You're going to summarize what you have learned about the setting and the characters so far in the book for your class. And then you're going to go comment on one other student's discussion post about what they read. And that is all of our activities. Our assignments and grades for this week, this is subject to change depending upon how assignments are going. Sometimes assignments have to be adjusted based on technology issues or other things. If they have to be adjusted, there could be a point change here or there depending upon what seems fair. But just so you're aware, this is the approximate grade breakdown for this week, which is the syllabus and netiquette quiz, which is 5 points. The About You project video is 15 points, and then your response to another video is 5 points. The Purpose of Science Fiction writing prompt is 5 points, and your silent reading discussion post is 5 points, which makes a total of 35 points. Now, like I said, if there are changes, you will be updated, but this is the predicted weekly breakdown for points. They could change 1 or 2 points here or there, but just be aware that is the anticipated. As far as the location of your assignments, if we go into Schoology and we look at our virtual classroom, we can see that our virtual classroom procedures are at the top. So that would be your virtual classroom tour, information about welcoming you to the class, information about what happens in different phases as expected. This year is definitely new to most, so elements could change there. And if you have any questions about what might happen in green, yellow, or red phase, please refer to that folder. Our silent reading tracking sheet is available in this pink folder. You must log your silent reading every day. So remember, it's 90 minutes for the week. Please log your reading accordingly. Our Zoom sessions. So we have Wednesday Zoom sessions that are office hours. And if I have any other available office hours, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I will link those in there as well. And then our week 1 assignments. You can see that our agenda is linked at the top. Activities 1 through 2. So here's all of our course information. That would be your netiquette video along with the acceptable use policy. That would be your welcome video from me about myself, your content instructions on the rubric and how to complete your video, the Screencast-O-Matic video on how to use it, the how to use the Schoology Recorder video, and our syllabus quiz is available there. Wednesdays are asynchronous, and on Wednesdays we do creative writing. So just be aware that you must complete the Wednesday assignment on Wednesday. That is the only requirement for the course, is that the Wednesday creative writing is completed on Wednesday. Along with that, there is a reading survey that is available. Please complete the reading survey to give myself an idea of your reading structure and what works best for you. You can also see activities 3 and 4 are linked here with the discussion. And activity 5, the purpose of science fiction.